We found the itinerary to be fantastic. The balance that the kids got to have between engaging in community, the sports side, and being able to do that, but then also getting out to the schools and all the different things there was a really, really great blend between the three. So itinerary was great. Definitely, I think that balance was what had made this successful. Being able to have kids that have some downtime and be able to relax, but then also be able to engage with the community, jump into schools, be able to immerse themselves in the culture. I think that blend was great, and the kids got a lot from it. I think we had a couple. We obviously, being the rugby league school we are, we wanted to test our abilities against some of the fantastic athletes that Fiji has. So that was a big one, but I think the most important one was to provide our students with a bit of perspective and really embrace that culture and see what it's like to be in a different country. I know a lot of these kids, it was their first time out of Australia, so just fantastic to be able to provide that opportunity. Absolutely. Fiji was fantastic between, the people, the culture itself, the opportunities that we were presented on this tour. I think it was exactly what we were looking for the students. Again, not only the opportunity to test themselves physically against some of the more gifted athletes for their age groups, but to be able to dive into a culture that's a little bit different to their own and to really immerse themselves and see how other people across the world live. 1 week, I think you've seen a lot of change in some kids, so they can take that perspective home and for the better, and become better people because of that experience. Big ones were the school tours. I think the school tours were fantastic, and I know the kids walked out of there just absolutely in awe and buzzing of almost being treated like celebrities, and just the engagement, and within an hour and a half, kids were walking away, best friends, and having that real warm feeling and being able to help and give back, and then just seeing the smiles on the kids' faces. I think that was a big one. Match day experience was very professional. Everything ran smoothly. The timesheets ran really well. The facilities were great. And then, of course, the competition. We had a lot of boys that have played some high-level footy, and the comment was it's one of the most physically challenging games I've had, so it was fantastic. Very, very welcoming. So I'm quite well travelled, and I'm very lucky to have been to a few countries. The Fijian people are the nicest I've ever come across. So very welcoming anywhere we went. Absolutely. To be honest, I was a little nervous planning an international tour, and you guys here at Petero's made that a whole lot easier for us, and I think any international travel, I couldn't recommend Petero's highly enough. That would be my first go-to, so it was really well done.